Good morning and welcome back to Airports Live TV with me, Adam James. We are live once again from a beautiful sunny morning here at Dublin International. The first arrival of the live, this Airbus A330 operated by Aer Lingus with the old 50/50 livery on board. Hope you're all having a fantastic start to Tuesday. The weather is forecast to change dramatically from around 12 p.m. So the aim is that the last flight of Alive will be the Emirates 777 touching down here into Dublin. Oi, oi, Brucey boy, Sandro, welcome. As always, we are brought to you in proud partnership with Booking.com Travel Supermarket, On the Beach Holidays, and of course our latest exclusive partner, lastminute.com. All of the links are in the video and channel description, and they are available over at airportslivetv.com. The new website, or the new look website, will definitely be live by Friday. The final stages were put in place last night. We're just doing one final proofread and copyright check, and then we are ready to go. Okay, our next arrival is going to be this Boeing 767. She's coming in from JFK, operated by Delta. She's in the final stages of descent now. So let's get ready, pick her up. She is an old aircraft, 25 years old, registered in April of 1998. I would have been 12 then, wow. Graham Leggett, welcome. Hope you're well. Not seen you for a while. I know, Sandro, trying to make the most of the clear slots in weather this week. It's forecast to be mighty unsettled here in Dublin. Look at this beautiful 767 though. Yeah, blocked by a lorry. There she is, she's down safely. We have got a slightly obstructed view. There's a few of us up here on the mount today. Thank you, Sandro. Happy 4th of July to... It's not 4th of July yet, is it? Is it? It bloody well is, you know. Happy 4th of July to each and every one of you. Don't forget, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, hit that like button as early as possible. It helps push us out across the algorithm here on YouTube. We will be picking up the next departure. It's the 787-9 series Dreamliner with the baby blue Air Canada livery heading over to Toronto. And then we've got, what have we got coming in? We've got an Embraer E190 on its way in from Amsterdam. She's about a minute and a half, 2 minutes out right now. Well, let's put our focus back to this Dreamliner though. 7 years old, registered in March of 2016. Should be on the move very soon, so do not move. Do not take your eyes away from Airports Live TV. We're going to stick with the departure at Dreamliner. The Embraer is going to touch down before she departs, I think, but I don't want to miss the Dreamliner, so let's stay with it. Here she goes. Well, it's nice to see this livery here at Dublin. And there you go, she's up and away, gliding into what is looking like an ever-increasing cloud cover. Like I say, there is rain forecast from 12 o'clock today, and it is with us for the entirety of Tuesday. This week, mighty unsettled. We've got rain forecast each and every day. Let me just quickly share the live out. Okay, the next arrival is already upon us. It's nice and busy here. This one's coming in from Birmingham. It's been about a 39-minute flight this morning. It's a Ryanair operated Boeing 737. 15 years old, registered in October of 2007. She's down with a smoky bounce, but she's down safely. Big up that man Dave. Have a fantastic day at work, buddy. Just a pick up of that Delta 767 as she taxis to gate here. Let's see what you lovely people are saying. Yanis, welcome again from Athens. We'll get over to Greece again this year. I was in the Greek islands a little bit earlier on this year for a few days. Yanis, I was over in Kos in Kardamina when he finished roughly 12 o'clock. Sandra, I want to avoid this rain if we can. You know the Irish weather, it's unpredictable. It certainly is. Feedback. Loving a delivery, or T-back. They usually say rain and the sun shines and vice versa. Could not agree more. I have brought some lunch with me today. Well, when I say I brought lunch, I've stopped at 2 petrol stations on the way. I had to get petrol just as I left home. So in the second village after I left, about, I don't know, 10 kilometres from home, I stopped and got some petrol. I thought, oh, I'll grab myself a box sandwich. No. 8:30, 8:45 this morning. No sandwich has been delivered yet. What's that about? So I stopped at the Apple Green just near the airport. I got myself a chicken and bacon. And also, what else did I get? Oh, a bag of Watsits, and obviously my customary Lucasades as well. I do just want to say to one of our mods that you all know quite well, Debs. Everybody here at Airports Live TV are thinking about you today. It's a difficult day for you, I know, but we are thinking about you. I know you won't see this live, but I'm sure you and Captain Shane will see it on catch up at some point, so we are thinking of you. I hope today goes well. Our next arrival gonna be a Boeing 737, this time coming in from London Gatwick, again operated by Ryanair. 16 years old, so one of the older 737s on the Ryanair fleet. This one registered, like I say, in September of 2006. Welcome to everybody who is joining us this morning. It's an absolute pleasure broadcasting to you. We're Airports Live TV. I'm Adam James, and we're running through until around 12 o'clock, bringing you non-stop live aviation action from Dublin International. I did do a little bit of digging last night, looking at possible solutions to bring in a combined stream with Strange Media. One of us here on the main runway, one on the north runway a little bit later on in the year. It is possible. There's a lot of work to be done because you know what I'm like. I need it to be a stable connection. I don't want any hit and miss streams, so we'll see what we can do. If we can make it work, you have my word that we'll do that. Dashcam Jerry, how we doing, buddy? She got a pup, she did indeed. She sent me a photo of it, and it is a pup, it is not a rat. It's a nice looking golden retriever pup, and apparently it has taken to Captain Shane very well. Dashcam Jerry went to take her to pick it up, I believe, last night. Did you tie it to the flatbed in the pickup, Dashcam? Do you have plane finder? I use flight radar at the moment. Potentially we're going to look to change away from flight radar because it has been mighty glitchy, even with the gold subscription. Our next arrival though is Embraer E190. She's coming in from London City, operated by BA City Flyer. It's been about an hour-long flight today over from London City. 13 years old, registered in January of 2010. Our next departure is gonna be another Boeing 767 heading over to JFK, so we will be looking to pick that up as soon as this touches down from London City. Notice how low this tail is on landing here with the Embraers. Nice and low to the tarmac. It is a characteristic of the Embraer E190. You notice it a lot more, I think, on departure than you do on arrival. Here we go then, let's get ready for the Boeing 767's departure. She's another one around 25 years old, registered in March of 2018. And me saying let's get ready has just Who can remember Biker Grove with Ant and Dec? It was the show that made Ant and Dec. It's been relaunched with them as the executive producers. The reason that it made me think of that is because they were also pop stars with Let's Get Ready to Rumble. PJ and Duncan from Biker Grove. So they are coming back with a new series. Now, they're not going to be main characters in it. From what we appear, I would find it extremely hard to believe that at some point there won't be a guest appearance from them. But that remains to be seen. But that was one of the childhood programs that I grew up with, Biker Grove's, based in Biker Grove Youth Club up in the northeast of England. So it'll be interesting to see what they've done with that. I've got to say, I have got a guilty pleasure for some of the comeback shows. Saved by the Bell came back with Zach as a parent. Interesting show. It's nice, easy watching. So do check that out as well. It's on Netflix, I believe. She wouldn't let it out of her hands. Should have tied it up in the back dash cam. Let's have a look at some of this cargo being loaded, shall we? Let me grab a quick drink. How are we doing, Paul Conroy? We've got the... Obviously, we've got the Emirates on its way in. That should be in just a few minutes before 12. We've got the TUI Dreamliner due in half an hour, the 787-9 series, heading over to Cancun. It comes in from Manchester and then does a quick stopover. It comes in from Cancun and then does a quick stopover and goes back to Manchester. So that will be coming in at around 10:58. What else have we got? We've got a 757 operated by United coming in. We've got a 787-8 series Dreamliner coming in from Chicago, operated by American Airlines. So we've got a few bits and bobs on the way in as well. Next up though, we've got this A321 coming in from Istanbul. She's operated by Turkish. It's a 3-hour and 57-minute flight today over from Istanbul. 10 years old, registered in June of 2013. We do also, no, we're not going to get it. I was going to say we also have the Hainan here heading back to Beijing, but it is a delayed departure already. So it's highly, highly unlikely we're going to get that because of the rain that's forecast. She's scheduled for a departure at 12:20. It's now showing 12:42. So there's every chance that delay could be stretched out a little bit further still. What have we got? So we've got an ATR on approach. Got a plane just being fueled. We have indeed got an ATR. It's an ATR 72-600 series. See, only ATRs we seem to see here. When we're in Alicante and when we're over in Lanzarote, we see the ATR 72-500 series. But we only get the ATR 72-600s here. It's a 7-year-old aircraft, registered in June of 2016, and she's coming over from Manchester. We'll pick her up now, I think. Tina York, welcome. Phil Tovey, how are we doing, buddy? Joining us again from Warwickshire. How is Warwickshire? Is it nice and sunny? It's a nice, pleasant morning here. It's not overly warm, but she is nice and pleasant. Here we go, this ATR 72-600 in its final stages of descent now after its flight over from Manchester. Once again, another flight down nice and safely. Any flight that lands is a safe, good landing in my book. I'm starving. I'm gonna have this sandwich, I think. I didn't have no brekkie. Gotta take the sandwich breaks when you can in the morning. It gets busy. We have a couple of minute break in between, but it does get busy here at this time of day. Kelly Fowler, how are we doing? I hope you're well. What's this about? Like, I'm sorry, but on what planet did that truck think he was going to fit anywhere into this lay-by? Sun's out, but you've had rain this morning. It's very windy. At the moment, all is calm here at Dublin, Phil. It's a little bit breezy, a little bit blustery, but nothing of any note. But it is forecast to change later on. Around lunchtime, we're forecast consistent rain for the rest of the day. I did wake up this morning and the last thing I felt like doing was getting out of bed. I've had about 3 hours sleep after finishing off the website and proofreading it 3 or 4 times. And when I woke up this morning, set my alarm to wake up, I thought, let me check the weather, let me see if I can change the stream to this afternoon, hoping that the forecast had shifted and we in fact had sun this afternoon, but that's not the case. It is gonna rain for the rest of the day apparently. Let's see how true that is. Here we go though, we've got this Ryanair Boeing 737 coming in from Cardiff. Be a lot of happy people on this flight leaving Wales. Don't apologise if you're from Wales. I've just never found anything good there. North Wales is alright. I like Loggerheads. The Snowdonia National Park is nice. and Anglesey, but I've just never found anything that I like in South Wales. I don't know, maybe I've missed something. Forgot he had a trailer behind him. Now, in all fairness, it was an international truck. It was on Polish plates. So he's probably looked at Google Maps and seen a big parking area and thought I could get there. He's probably just come in from the port or heading to the port. So it's an easy mistake to make, I guess, but like, it was fairly obvious as he was driving along that it was full. Isaac Birchall's from North Wales. Whereabouts, Isaac? Boo says West Wales is nice, no people. I'm only joking, there's probably some beautiful parts of South Wales. I've just never found them. Somebody enlighten us. For any of our overseas viewers from the US, from mainland Europe, or indeed from here in Ireland that have never been over to Wales, do any of you have any recommendations of must-see places over in South Wales? Obviously you've got the valleys. Tom Jones is South Wales, isn't he? About 10 minutes from Loggerheads. I remember Loggerheads when I lived in Liverpool. Often used to go over there with the dog, spend the day at Loggerheads. It's a beautiful like country park with trails all the way around it, lakes in the middle. If you ever are in North Wales, do check Loggerheads out. The south is rough. Pigs on the bar. Here we go, we've got this ATR 72. We're getting spoilt with them today. Getting even more spoilt because I've lost it. This one coming in from, where is it? This one coming in from Southampton. The home of Tyrone 1MC as well. For those of you that are on TikTok. I am still in desperate need of a new charger cable for this camera as well. So if anybody happens to know anywhere in Ireland that stocks them, do let me know. It's for a Panasonic HCV 785. I've lost the charge lead for this camera. I've got a solution. I've took one off of one of my TV boxes, but it's not ideal. Our next arrival is a 787-9 Series Dreamliner, coming in after a 7-hour and 17-minute flight from Calgary, operated by WestJet. 4 years old, registered in February of 2019. Surely Amazon has them. I can't find them. I've tried a couple of, it's bizarre, because I've tried a couple of random, you know, like generic leads, is that the right word? Generic, whatever. And they just don't work. For some reason, the power lead from one of my Android boxes does work. So I'm after an original charging lead, and they're just impossible to get. I can see them in the US. I can see them over in the US, but I can't see them anywhere in Europe. What was the camera? It's a Panasonic HVC 7 785, I think. I will double check it in a minute once this lands. So we do have our main camera that we can use, but the problem is I don't like bringing it to Dublin because we get wet so often and it's too expensive. This one's expensive enough, and obviously I don't want to lose this to the weather, but I'd rather sacrifice this one if we're going to sacrifice the camera for bad weather. Struggling with the old algorithm today, bouncing in and out. It's hard work, this driving, unloading and trying to enjoy the stream. Dashcam, you need to tell them it's just not possible for you to work whilst we're streaming. The best place in South Wales to see is the road to the airport so you can get out of there, John. I knew I'd start something with that comment, with that conversation. I'm glad you're well, Kelly Fowler. Yeah, the camera is a Panasonic HCV 785 and I want an original charging cable. I don't necessarily need the plug, but I need the lead. And next up, we've got an Airbus A330 on its way in, coming in from JFK. 5 hour and 58 minute flight today. She's operated by Aer Lingus with that horrible 50/50 livery. I'm not a fan of this, as you know, but I am a fan of the A330 and its unique and iconic gliding style when it comes in for its descent. She really does look like she's in slow motion. As you can see, the wind is very, very low today. Minimal, if any, crabbing action at all from this A330, and we do usually see a slight crab from them. This is one of the older A330s. It's 16 years old, registered in May of 2007. Paul Pixel, welcome. I hope you're well. And just for those of you that get concerned about whether I'm eating or not, the first stage of the sandwich is completed. We will be on to the second leg of the journey with that sandwich once this A330 touches down. What a beautiful sight it is. Listen to this. Just about sitting her down. There's that 7879 series that came in operated by WestJet. Beautiful aircraft. When's the Emirates coming down? The Emirates is due in at 11:57 this morning. She's slightly ahead of schedule today. I'm probably going to have to go and get my camera charger from the car though, because I don't like bringing it out. It's got a really dodgy, it's a fixed unit, a sealed unit for the plug, but it's got dodgy wires sticking out, so I don't really like bringing it up here, but I'm going to have to. Our next arrival is going to be a Boeing 737 coming in from Rome. Probably going to have an obstructed view, I think, here, but we'll see. She's about 16 minutes late, this aircraft, registered in February of 2017. I'm glad you can see the plane's Paul Pixel. Here we go, this 737 just about to touch down from Rome. What have we got? Is there anything interesting knocking about on this runway? Or on the apron, should we say? And Air Canada still being loaded from the front cargo hold. The next arrival is going to be a Ryanair operated Boeing 737 Max. This time coming in from Copenhagen. It's been about an hour and 54-minute flight today. She's ahead of schedule. She's 7 minutes early. She's a year old, registered in May of 2022. I do like it when it's nice and sunny, seeing the gleam coming off of the aircraft, especially when they haven't got that horrible dull flat green on top. Here she goes, this 737 Max. She's coming in hot. I was actually talking to somebody the other day up here who was on the live, was it this year, last year, I can't remember, when there was the near wing strike on the Ryanair. I was actually speaking to somebody who was on that aircraft. You finished? Sorry guys, just give me 2 seconds. Right guys, next up we've got another 737 Max, this time coming in from Amsterdam. An hour and 16-minute flight today, operated by Ryanair. Jeez. Ooh. Yeah, that wasn't a nice sight there, that landing. I've got to put it out there, that wasn't great. There'll have been squeaky mums on that flight just then. Don't know, signs look like deer. Right, what's happening in my chat? Northwest Aviation Spotters, how are we doing? When are you over Northwest? I'm happy, but at Gatwick Airport I have an infection. No way, Kelly Fowler. Right guys, just give me a couple of minutes, I just want to have a quick drink. sorry guys, I nearly missed this TUI Dreamliner. I'm just having a quick chat with somebody up here while I'm having a drink. So, I will be back with you in a few minutes, but let's get this Dreamliner first. This 7879 series. She's coming in after an 8-hour and 30-minute flight from Cancun with the beautiful holiday feel TUI livery. This really gives me holiday vibes. There you go, she's down safely. Right, I'm just going to put you back on the Air Canada just for a few minutes while I have a chat. And then I'm back with you with more action.
never know, I might be about Thursday. Depending on the weather, it's forecast rain, but...
I'll write to you, have my number.
Sorry guys, I'm back. I was just having a chat about a possible future venture, so leave that with me. There is that TUI 787-9 series Dreamliner that we saw come in a few moments ago. Looks like we've got an ATR on its final approach as well. Well, tomorrow flying on Ryanair Max. You'll enjoy that. Play is stunning. We'll show you that play in a second. Claire Kavanagh aviation photos. How are we doing? I believe you. Was it you? Did you comment on an Instagram post or message through Instagram, Claire, or was it somebody else? Maybe it was somebody else. Dashcam manages the Instagram. The raid is coming and my busy vessel get wet. We'll sort it out this week. Dashcam. Right, the play is obstructed. Let's pick up this ATR as it approaches. And I'm back with you. We'll focus back to the action as well. See you there, buddy. There's that play. She definitely stands out. He's a strange name for an airline, though. Okay, our next arrival, another 787 Dreamliner. This time coming in from Chicago. She's a 787-8 series, so she's the baby sister of the TUI. A 6-hour and 41-minute flight today from Chicago. 8 years old, this aircraft registered in April of 2015. I think we will probably, where we can help it, avoid doing morning lives from now on. We've always struggled for views in the morning, probably because 90% of our viewers are at work. We tend to get that big surge, the big peak, and then everybody signs off and goes back to work. So we will probably start avoiding the morning lives wherever we can, if the weather allows, and focus on our lunchtime, evening and afternoon streams, with the odd very special early morning live, maybe starting at 6-7 o'clock in the morning. PSG fan joining us from Cork, welcome to you. I think that's going to be what we're going to be looking to do moving forward. But the United are there, pushed back. It's going to be back-to-back big girls here. We've got a 787-9 series operated by American Airlines, this time coming in from Dallas and Fort Worth. A 7-hour and 56-minute flight on board the 787-9 series for everybody who's heading into Dublin on that. It's a 6-year-old aircraft, registered in September of 2016. This United is actually a Boeing 777, so that's 2 777s we should be seeing on today's live. That one will be departing us very, very soon. Let's now pick up this 787-9 series. And then we will be picking up the taxi of the United Boeing 777. Northwest Aviation, if you're still here, what time is your flight tomorrow? I can't remember what time my live is, so I don't know if we'll see you or not. Here we go though, this 787-9 series now in its final stages of descent. It's a lovely smell of fresh cut grass behind me. Absolutely nailing that landing there, the American Airlines crew. She's just gonna be passing her little sister there. Right, let's get ready, let's have a look at this 777. She should be beginning taxi relatively soon. I am indeed PSG fan. Here we go, she's on the move. She's going to be heading over to New York. She's an old 777, 24 years old, registered in September of 1998. Still a beautiful aircraft though. I do have a soft spot for the 777s. Let's have a quick look and see. Pick up this arrival and then we'll go back to the 777. Pick up this next arrival. It's an Embraer ERJ145 operated by Logan Air, coming in from Aberdeen. Down nice and safely there. There's your 787-9 series Dreamliner. And there is your 787-8 series. Nice to see both of them in shot. The next arrival is going to be an Airbus A320 coming in from London Gatwick, operated by Aer Lingus with the 2019 livery. Come on, keep coming, 787-9. You can just about see the size difference there. They're going side by side. Thank you to Marnik there with the subscription. It's greatly appreciated. Well, let's pick up this A320 now. There we go, she's down nice and safely. The next arrival, an Airbus A320, this time coming in from Dusseldorf, again with a 2019 Aer Lingus livery. An hour and 36-minute flight today. One of the older A320s on the fleet as well, 19 years old, registered in June of 2004. So it just shows they have put the new livery onto some of the old aircraft. They need to put it across all of them. Get rid of that 50-50 livery, Aer Lingus. I would actually like to hear the thought process behind keeping it from the powers that be at Aer Lingus. What is the thought process? Do they think it's classic? Do they think it's almost retro? What do they think? Because it just, the common consensus is it just looks tired and dated, but they clearly think it has a classic vibe, I'm sure. Here we go though, this Dusseldorf A320 about to touch down. Absolutely nailing that landing as well. Absolute butter. Okay, let's get ready for a departure now, because that United 777 will be ready to go very, very soon. She's just taxiing towards the end of the north runway now. We do have the Sun Express on its way in. It's a Boeing 737 coming in from Antalya. We'll make a decision in a minute as to which one to stay with. Connor, you're more than welcome. I I don't think you're live 11:35. No, I think we're on an evening live tomorrow. Is it an afternoon live? I'm not sure. First time I'm on your stream. I have to do it more often. I will. Thank you, Marnik. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Who else is here? Andrew Strain. How are we doing, Andrew? I hope you're well, buddy. Don't forget, do check out Strains Media TV for all things automotive, planes, trains and automobiles. It take you around some of the major car shows in Europe, as well as some aviation thrown in there as well. Let's pick up this Sun Express coming in from Antalya. Dare say there's some shocked people on that flight. If they are used to dirt cheap Turkey, it is not dirt cheap anymore. It's still cheap, but it is not what we used to see. Certainly not in the Dalaman region anyway. But there she is, touching down safely. Okay, it is now time for that 777's departure. Eugene, how are we doing? I hope you're well. Here is that United 777. She's heading over to New York. Enjoy. There you go, she's up and away. Our next arrival, an Airbus A330 coming in from San Francisco. About a 9-hour and 20-minute flight this morning over from San Fran, operated by Aer Lingus with the 2019 livery. She's a 3-year-old aircraft registered in February of 2020. With that familiar and iconic gliding approach. You're on Evening Live, buddy. We are at the moment. We'll see what the weather changes to tomorrow. I am checking the weather each morning. If there's a significant change in the weather forecast, we will adjust our live times. But as I said, on Sunday we did schedule this week based around the weather forecast. You asked for a schedule, we did one, but it is impossible here because of the weather to be too dead fast on timings. And there we go, the A330 touching down nice and early. Why don't you go to Cork Airport? PSG fan, we've done Shannon. The issue with Cork, Shannon, there's just not enough aircraft movement for us as live broadcast. It's great for getting content, but we don't really post any pre-recorded video content, or not very often at all. We will be getting over to Shannon this summer. We'll possibly try Cork as well, why not? That's the 787-8 Series Dreamliner just beginning to taxi towards a stand now. And there's your 787-9 Series. Next arrival coming in from Brussels, it's an Airbus A320 operated by Aer Lingus with that horrible livery. 18 years old, registered in March of 2005. About an hour and 26-minute flight today. Let's have a quick look and see where the Emirates is. We're going to be pushing it to get that Emirates. I'm not 100% certain we're going to do it, to be honest. We will try our best. It's currently just north of Lincoln. It's just come over the Lincolnshire Wolds, north of Spilsby, Horncastle. It's going to be coming south of Gainsborough. I know Gainsborough quite well. There used to be a nice little pub right on the bridge as you go over the river at Gainsborough. So she's going to be coming south of Gainsborough, slightly north of Retford. Val's not in today, is she? But I know they live in the Retford area, north of Worksop. Just south of Sheffield city centre, over the Peak District. North of Footballer Bell in Wilmslow. Straight over the top of Liverpool and then over the Irish Sea and begin its descent into Dublin, if that flight path remains the same. It does change from time to time though, but that is its current flight path. Our next arrival, another A320 again with the horrible livery, operated by Aer Lingus, coming in from Geneva, an hour and 59-minute flight. We shall pick her up now. John Hennessy. Let me see what you're saying. USB 5-volt charger cable, compatible with Panasonic camcorder. John Hennessy, where have you found that? Can you do me a favour, John, a massive favour? Can you email me a link to media@airportslivetv.com? You're an absolute legend. Do you like football, soccer? I do like football, yeah, I'm a Liverpool fan. Here we go, here's this Geneva flight. On A330, taxiing out now. Just need to grab a quick drink, guys. It's on eBay. I shall have a look. Thank you, John. Not saying no I support. You're going to be a Scum fan, aren't you, Northwest? Are you a United fan, Northwest? Good morning, Denia. How are we doing? Enjoy your shift at Miami International. Make sure you take advantage of the shade under the wings of the Dreamliners, the 777s. Here we go, we've got this Boeing 757, she's coming in from Chicago, operated by United. It's been about a 7-hour and 10-minute flight. She's a 28-year-old aircraft, registered in November of 1994. This has to be one of the oldest aircraft we've seen here at Dublin. I think 26 years old, was on yesterday's stream, or was it last week? Can't remember. She's down and nice and safely. What we got happening then? the A330 on taxi. Got the American there. Won't be doing this for much longer with any luck. No way, Denier. Promotion, likes football and supports Liverpool. Brucey boy, go on, let us all know. Which Sunday League club do you support, Brucey boy? How long does it take to get from Dublin to Istanbul? It varies. Between 4.5 and 5 hours ish. Our second Boeing 777 of the day. This American Airlines heading over to Charlotte. It's another oldie, 24 years old, registered in January of 1999. We do have an arrival coming in, but it's not showing on flight radar. We shall pick her up. It's strange that this isn't showing on flight radar with it being Logan Air. It's down nice and safely. Let's pick up this American 777 as she taxis towards the north runway. Laguna. Kinda sorta switching departments, going to the aircraft maintenance side, handling their parts. I'll be in the shade of the hangars. Congratulations, Denier. Where's Northwest Spotters gone anyway? Never told me, are you a United fan? Okay, the next arrival's an Airbus A321neo. She's coming in from Toronto, operated by Air Transat. Been about a 6 hour and 23-minute flight today. It's a 3-year-old aircraft registered in June of 2020, so she's just turned 3 years old. Let's pick her up. I don't, PSG fan. Our next arrival is going to be another Boeing 757, again operated by United, coming in from New York. Another 25-year-old aircraft, registered in December of 1997. We might just about make this Emirates if she doesn't get held in a holding pattern. We should just make it. I've got 29 minutes left on the camera. I'm not going to go down and get the charger just for the Emirates though, because we have seen a couple of 777s already today, so hopefully she doesn't get held up in a holding pattern. Here is that Boeing 757 though. There you go, she's down nice and safely. It's your favourite airline, Ryanair, for short-haul European, by far the best airline in Europe. For budget travel and long-haul, it's close for me, but I think Emirates take it. Right, just give me 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm back with you. What have we got? Next up, we've got a United operated Boeing 767 coming in from Washington. About a 6-hour and 22-minute flight. 21 years old, registered in May of 2002. I do, PSG fan. I've got to say, it has not been the best of late. I'm going to look at possibly changing to a different tracker. They've been experiencing some major glitching for the last 12 months, Flight Radar. Here we go, this Boeing 767 coming in from Washington. We've got an A330 just getting ready for departure over on the North Runway, heading over to JFK, operated by Aer Lingus, so we'll get ready for that one. Some landing from the ARJ, it was indeed. Oh, are we doing Andrew Baird? Okay, this A330 now lining up and ready for departure. 3 years old, registered in November of 2019, so she is rapidly approaching her 4th birthday. This Aer Lingus operated A330. The play's been pushed back as well. We're going to have a quick look at that in a minute, but here is the A330 on departure heading over to JFK. She's up and away. Well, let's pick up this 737 Max. Our next departure, the Boeing 777 that we watched taxi out, the American Airlines operated aircraft, and over to Charlotte. Once again, she was registered in January of 1999, so 24 years old now. Here she goes. Always a beautiful sight seeing the Boeing 777s. Let's have a quick look at this Air Canada. She'll be getting ready to push back quite soon. We'll be going to the Bray Air Show. John Hennessy, I'll be going. I don't think we'll be doing anything there. We went last year and I don't know what they did. I don't know what the issue was, because I was there on the Saturday. Network absolutely perfect. On the Sunday for the actual show, zero network whatsoever. Nobody could even send a text message. I don't know what was happening. I don't know what the issue was, but taking all the gear there, I don't know, it's just not worth it when we don't think we're going to get a connection based on last year. I have all year been trying to find somebody who owns one of the apartments along the front with a balcony to see if we could rent their balcony from them for the day, so that we could do a stream from up there. and use their Wi-Fi, but we fell flat with that one. Nobody came forward. So if anybody does happen to know anybody in Bray that's got an apartment with a balcony that overlooks the front, so overlooks the beach, so that we can get some great shots from there, let me know. We're more than happy to rent the balcony. Reach out to me at media@airportslivetv.com if you do know anybody. Right, let's have a quick look, see where this Emirates is, as I am dangerously low on battery right now. Yeah, we're not going to make it, unfortunately. 19 minutes. No, we're not going to make this Emirates. She has lost a little bit of time since I last checked. I think we're going to call it a day, guys. We are going to call it a day. Thank you to everybody who has joined us here this morning live from Dublin. We'll get that play for the play departure, but thank you to everybody who has joined us live from Dublin International this morning. It's been an absolute pleasure having a chat with you guys, bringing you some live aviation. We're back with you tomorrow. Our live schedule is available to view in the community section of our YouTube channel, so just click on the account and then swipe across to community, and on the latest post you will see the schedule for this week. I believe tomorrow is an evening stream, a 7 o'clock start, so do and be sure to come and join us. Thank you to everybody who hit the subscribe button, everybody who hit the like button, and everybody who has been helping us out to continue this journey by donating through PayPal and Super Chats, etc, etc. You're all absolute legends. We've been Airports Live TV. I've been Adam James. That play is taking forever, so I'm going to go because the battery is going to die. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. We'll see you all tomorrow. Big love.